Happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Holly's Garage. I went on a little hiatus. I just have been super busy with work and kids, family, and everything. Probably it's a lot of work, but so what we're doing here today is fuel prices are just like out of control. I got a couple of diesel trucks, tractors. I just bought an excavator recently, a mini excavator to use on a piece of property, and so basically what I'm going to do, I have so much used motor oil all over the place here, and I've been meaning to just bring it to the recycle center, get rid of it, but then I was thinking, you know what, maybe I should just start mixing it with some diesel and running in some of my, the older equipment and, the old 12 valve, that it won't affect it at all. So my plan is, I got a filtration system, a pump for this 55-gallon drum. It's all cleaned out. It had oil in it previously, and my buddy hooked me up with it. So I'm just gonna take all my old used fluids, just motor oil basically, trans fluid, hydraulic fluid, and dump it in here. And what I'm gonna do is just keep cutting it with diesel, and that way I get to use, I get to recycle the old oil and fluids and all that. And I also get to save a few bucks doing that. So I'll walk you through what I bought. I went on Amazon and got it, and the filter system and the pump and all that. It was pretty inexpensive for the most part. I want to say maybe I probably have 130 bucks in it or so. But we'll get that hooked up here, and then basically I'll let you know in the future how all this works out. My one buddy was telling me it's going to be, hard on the filters and on the truck and everything. It's not going to be any good for it just to use regular, just diesel at the pump. But figure what the heck if I. So yeah, we'll get all the pieces for this and then get it all put together, and I'll show you what my setup's going to be. I mean, you can do it all kinds of different ways, but this way I'll do it, and it should work just fine. So here's the kit I bought. It's from Fill-Rite, and this model number is, I don't know. Let's see. Here's all the different model numbers they have for these things, but this was one of those that was at Amazon. It was pre-opened, and someone returned it. So basically, what I did. I just bought an open box. And you can save good money doing that. This stuff's brand new. So what it comes with, you get the hose, you get all the different fittings you need, and the thread, sealer, tape, fuel filter, which would be good. I don't know what the micron is of this filter here. But I think you could just get replaceable filters over there at Napa or something like that. Then what we got here, this is the pickup, so you'll stick this down in your tank just like that, or your drum in my case. And here's the instructions and all. This is just a rotary pump. I didn't go all crazy or anything. This is good for 10 gallons. 10 gallons per 100 revolutions. So you're gonna be pumping. I mean, you're gonna be cranking, but it beats having to deal with electronics and all that. I guess I could hook like a battery setup to this pallet, but I'm not real worried about that. Then you got your nozzle. You got your handle, your nut. This is the pump itself, which would sit right down on top of the tank, or your drum here, and that's about it. So let's go through it. Basically, what we got here, have a 55-gallon drum sitting on a pallet. I'll ratchet strap it down. And then what I'm going to do is that way I can load it with my tractor into the bed of my truck. and pull it out when I can take it down, fill it up with diesel that way. So what we'll do is hook it up on the top here. Alright, got the thread tape on everything. This, your pickup tube just threads right in and extends out so you can get all the way to the bottom of the tank. You just set it in there like this. Falls into place. Just thread it in there like that. The rest of this is pretty simple stuff. Got yourself your handle. That's actually a threaded hole here. So you slide it right in there. Then you got your threaded. Let me get a flat blade to do that. Make it easier. Alright. Back. So I pulled that one out. Because I didn't realize I had this 90 and all that, and it's a good thing I did because I just looked again at the instructions, and it says to put the so if you're running a filter on one of these, you have it come through the top. You just take this plug, move it to the side, and just run it right through the top there. Alright, and then we'll get this one on there on the side, and then just hook the hose up. Simple as that. Go. And then you always want the side that says in facing the pump, because it's going this way. It has the arrow for the flow and all that too. Take your nozzle, you got your hose, throw your nozzle on there. Now get a wrench to tighten those down. And then you got your hose here, do the same thing. Grab a wrench to tighten that, and it's good to go. It would have been smarter for me to tighten the base of this first, but now I get to use the hose to put it in. Alright, now I'll get a wrench, tighten that, be good to go. Alright, now I got my big open end wrench, or box, adjustable. And we'll just tighten this thing as much as we can. I like to get it spun all the way around if I can. Yeah, it should work. Alrighty. This just hooks in here like that. This thing. That's it. Gotta get a plug for the back end of this here. But that's the setup, and I'm just gonna hook a ratchet strap to it to hold it down to the pallet so I can fill it up. That's about it. Alright, now we can go ahead and just fill it up. Well, thanks guys for checking out this episode of Holloway's Garage. It's a short one. I have a bunch of videos I have to just start editing because I've been doing stuff. I've been getting footage. I just haven't had time to edit it all. But we got this thing up here, so that's done. Got a ton of projects here. I gotta pull the transmission on this C10 here. Check to see what the deal is because that clutch just it's not disengaging with the when you push the pedal. So we'll deal with that. Got a few little maintenance things on this mini excavator, and then hopefully we'll move on to one of the other projects and start cranking away at them. But thanks again for checking out this episode, and if you like what you saw, just give me one of those thumbs up. If you want to see more, just hit that subscribe button, and we'll get all these projects done one day. I don't know when though. Thanks again.